the top challenge or the biggest of all of the miracles, which is the Quran. Why is it? Because as the Prophet ﷺ himself, he said it clearly, that مَا مِن نَبِيٍّ مِّنْ أَنْبِيَاءِ قَبْلِي, there's no prophet from the prophets before me, إِلَّا وَأُوتِيَ عَلَى مَا مِثْلِهِ آمَنَاءَ الْبَشَرِ, which means he was given miraculous things that people saw with their own eyes and they believed accordingly. And then he said, ﷺ, that I was given wahy, I was given revelation from Allah as the miracle. And the Prophet ﷺ did not deny the fact that there were other miracles, but this is the biggest of all of them. Why? Because he said, ﷺ, right after that, because I hope that I will be the most among all of the prophets of Allah that have followers.
Is it a sign, Sheikh Ibrahim, sorry to interrupt, that it is like the upcoming age after the Prophet is going to be more intellectual than physical?
Definitely, and many of them, they mention this. And what we see in the life that we live in, the biggest trial for people really that shapes their minds and their beliefs and so on is the speech of others. We are so much affected by the speech of people, whether it's written or heard and so on. And that's why the people, the human beings that are in need of a living miracle to be with them till the Day of Judgment, which is the Quran, which is the speech of Allah. And when people would compare the speech of Allah to the speech of the human beings, there's no comparison whatsoever, because this is one of the attributes of Allah, and nothing is the like of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's not a human speech, it's the speech of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala spoke the Quran, so the miraculous wordings of it linguistically in the Arabic language, and also the meanings that are present in the Quran that exposes everything the way it is, and to speak the truth the way it is, and to basically the miraculous meanings and legislations and rulings and so on and so forth that are mentioned in the Quran. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned in the Quran that this is a living, as if it's a living messenger all over the world. As he said subhanahu wa ta'ala, وَلَوْ شِئْنَا لَبَعَثْنَا فِي كُلِّ قَرْيَةٍ نَذِيرًا فَلَا تُطِعِ الْكَافِرِينَ وَجَاهِدْهُمْ بِهِ جِهَادًا كَبِيرًا. This verse was revealed in Mecca. There was no fighting yet for the believers. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, if we will, we would send for every town a messenger, a warner to them. But then he said, do not obey the disbelievers, وَجَاهِدْهُمْ بِهِ. Struggle towards them, meaning the disbelievers with it, meaning with the Quran, a magnificent or a great struggle. So that means the Quran is basically, as it's clearly mentioned in the verse, is like a messenger has been sent to every single town on the face of earth. So this is the subject of the messengers. This is basically what comes into the space or the place of a messenger after the messenger.
Subhanallah.